Abbott loses IT after BBC panellist brands Labour's Brexit policy UNICORNISM. DIANE Abbott lost her nerve as she came to blows with fellow BBC panellist Dominic Lawson after the reporter said Labour's Brexit policy was a unicornism. The reporter insisted Labour's policy on Brexit was fantasy politics and could never come to be accepted by the British public. DIANE Abbott and her party have long backed plans to enter a new customs arrangement with the European Union to protect British trade, insisting a new customs union would ensure the British government has a say on future EU trade plans. But Mr Lawson blasted the proposals, claiming Labour's plan is a unicornism. Taking on the shadow Home Office Secretary on BBC Any Questions? On Friday, Mr Lawson said, "DIANE put forward this idea of remaining in the customs union, but, as I understand the Labour position, it's a customs union which, while we won't be a member of the EU, we would have effective influence, control and possibly vote within it. So we wouldn't be passive. Let me inform DIANE and the audience. The chances of the EU agreeing to Britain having any kind of veto right within the customs union while not being a member of the EU are precisely zero." The journalist continued, "The point is, there are only two forms. Either you are in the customs union like Turkey, in which case you have offered up the British territory, the British market is offered up to third countries, and we have no reciprocal rights. That is how Turkey is a member of the customs union. That is completely unacceptable to this country and to any country with any self-respect." Mr Lawson added, "The alternative is what I think Labour is proposing. They're saying no, we wouldn't be passive. We would have negotiating rights and we could say no to this. What I'm saying is, if anything is a unicorn, that is sheer unicornism. It's fantasy politics. DIANE, you are far too intelligent not to realize that." Miss Abbott did not take well to the claims, demanding her fellow panelists stop. "Tell me what Labour's position is." The Hackney MP still defended her party's Brexit policy, insisting British manufacturers would welcome the reassurance of a new customs union amid the uncertainty about the future. She said, "I said we needed to stay in a customs union because, and any manufacturing business will tell you that they are very frightened of the disruption to their work and their supply chain from not being in the customs union. Not to mention Northern Ireland. We have to stay in a customs union, that's my position." The Labour frontbencher also issued a stern warning to Remainer colleagues, urging the party to back calls for a second referendum on the final terms of the Brexit deal. With only 76 days to go before Brexit, Miss Abbott warned proponents of a new vote should be careful what they wish for, as she admitted Leave would win again. On the question of a second referendum, "I wouldn't reject it out of hand, but people, I keep saying this, people should be careful what they wish for. And there would also be a lot of very annoyed Leave voters. So, I don't think it is a kind of silver bullet." The Labour frontbencher also said, in the event of a second Brexit vote, she would still choose to stay in the European Union.